weeks ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the 12th-ranked team, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Championship trophy. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Get some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, TCU. He will score. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Decides to keep it here. Got the first down and still motoring. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
They're going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
On third down, it's a handoff. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. And the Huskies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. He hands it to the back. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2. Offense in hurry-up mode. Third and short, they'll try to throw for it. The short completion of the tight end. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. It's a run to the left. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. The 30. Inside the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Washington offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The receiver grabs it. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. They keep him guessing with a run. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Huskies will crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Boy, a really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And hey, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and of course the last couple years with Michael Penix.
The shotgun handoff here. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Powering through the defender. And he's finally tackled out the 2-yard line. Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Here we go. 3rd and goal coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. And it's caught. Touchdown, Huskies.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option situation for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. The Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
Finding some room at the 25. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Short connection to the tight end here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Nothing doing in that play. Big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying for a touchdown here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board. Kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start for the 25. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And in first down, they go right back to him. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Zips it down the middle. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Touchdown, Washington, as they put 6 more on the board. Now to try here for the extra point. He up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This is a squib kick. Picked up by one of the up men. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles. They can get outside. And they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory.
Chris, it's the consistency in this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day.
And he's forced out of bounds with the defense who just short the line of scrimmage. Short loss.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
That sack sets up a 3rd down play. Here's the snap. Looking throw. The catch is made along the sideline. Good job getting the foot down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Just trying to get rid of it. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. This pass is caught. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And the Huskies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Back to throw again. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but
and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. We're talking about seizing some momentum.
And the point after is right down the middle. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the 2nd half.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Back-to-back deep shots. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He's tackled immediately, but not before a gain that moves the ball to the 25. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's looking deep here. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's bringing it back. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring them.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, we're going to throw the football. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Hey, they roll the dice here and decide to be aggressive, and it pays off for a touchdown, and now they have the lead. They've worked themselves back to be in a great position. They got to feel great with how this first half has ended.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He fires it down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
First down and more. He's still running. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. 1st and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
What really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. And the TCU offense takes the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big...
He'll take a deep shot here. And it's hauled in way downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, TCU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And the two-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. He'll give you scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Washington.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Handoff heading left. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice
end zone ahead. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Washington.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. Brought down at the 29. That's where we'll start the drive. First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking deep downfield with the left. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. This has become a scoring fest in the second half. Looks like the last team with the ball is going to win it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the third quarter. So, Kurt, it's Washington in front, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. To dart to the left side. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to fourth down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
They mix it up with a run. That's a solid gain there, showing off the stiff line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line, the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Grinding away with a running game. Powers through. Past the 30. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Huskies. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
TCU, 39.
It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36.
And the TCU offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. The DB's backing off from the line now. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. We'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that previous play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
In the Horned Frogs, offense is on the move now. Ball handed to the running back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. It's a back-to-back plays. Nowhere to run. This defense all over the running back so far.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Nothing going with the running game on those two plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. Secondary up now, trying to jam his receivers. He escapes the pocket. He's got it right near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Christian. This will be fun. Strange things happen. The conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Fake on 1st down. He'll be sacked now at the 2-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. With the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. 3rd and long. He'll try to pass it again from his own end zone. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late.
Now there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Leading here in the 4th quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 4th down, drops back, looking to throw for it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. No, he didn't make it. They stopped him short on 4th down, and the door is open. Defense takes over. We could have a dramatic finish now. They'll hand it off. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. First and goal, handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. The call is quarterback sneak. Touchdown, TCU. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking for a late, deep throw. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. But the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw to the left side. Finds a receiver wide open. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Just a heads-up play by this wide receiver to recognize where the first down marker is and then to get out of bounds to save time.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? On first and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Bringing pressure. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Well, that was close to a disaster if that is a sack here late in this game. Quarterback does a good job of just throwing that ball away to keep them alive and give them a chance here on fourth down. Remember now, they need a touchdown. They've got to be able to convert here. Not thinking about a field goal. They're thinking about 6 points.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. This could be the game here. Lets it go quickly. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. This time, a completion. Plugged out at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down.
And a great game comes down to this. Time for one final play, and they've got to get it in the end zone for the score with a shot to win the game.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete on the final play. Broken up the defense to preserve this victory. What an amazing run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12. They've become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.